Hello, welcome back to another vlog.
But now I shine with your reflection on me.
I'm in another hotel room because apparently I'm just an unstoppable beast. Just can't stop jet setting. No, not true at all. I'm actually in Sydney for a very exciting Marks and Spencer event, which is a little taste of home before I actually go home a week from tomorrow. Gulp. But yeah, because of the fact I'm flying out a week tomorrow, I am doing my absolute best, she says, having flown interstate, to isolate before the flight. So we're going to isolate for a full week from Friday to Thursday. When I get back, I get back late tomorrow night, which is Thursday, so then there'll be a full week. We're going to isolate that time. And I nearly didn't come on this trip. Well, I actually had decided at one point that I wasn't coming. And then I decided to come, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna go, and then I decided to go. It was just this whole big thing. But anyway, I was kind of like, look, I'm gonna fly up on the plane in an N95 mask. Is that any different to getting the train? Like, if it was an hour train ride out of Melbourne, I wouldn't have thought anything of it, and the train would probably be busier. So I am like kind of convincing myself that my throat's sore. But I think I'm just imagining it, and also my throat would be sore if I were in Melbourne too. So anyway, you can see the spiral I've been down. I did decide to come, and I'm pretty much just staying in my hotel room. I had plans with a friend, but she was like, oh, I'm really worried I'm not feeling well, and I'm like, we can't. We can't then. Which is good, because she was like, oh good, I'm kind of burnt out anyway. So that worked well, both of us honouring our boundaries. But yeah, I'm basically staying in my hotel room the whole time, apart from the event, which is tomorrow, and then I'm just flying back to Melbourne straight after that. I will be masked fully the whole time. I'm just gonna get room service. I'm just not really gonna go anywhere. So I'm just set up here with a window, looking out at rainy Sydney. Which is pretty nice actually, because I can just get some stuff done, get like a bit of time to myself before my boyfriend and I isolate for a week and then fly 30 hours and then land in the UK for the first time in 4 years. So yeah, I think this is gonna be quite nice and quite necessary. There is one other thing that is kind of pending that I might be doing, and I'm like frantically refreshing my email to find out if it's gonna go ahead or not. It's just a PR engagement thing, but for a campaign I'm already doing. But look, it's 2:16 on Wednesday. It's unlikely. It's unlikely. I've just realised I recorded 2 podcasts yesterday, which might be why I feel like my throat's a bit, it's not sore, it just feels a bit like tickly. But also I did start thinking this after my friend said that she had a sore throat, so I feel like I'm imagining that. Fingers crossed. I've been doing I've been doing major immunity operations, taking this like cocktail of like herbs and spices that I take every day. Like I've been taking every day, like turmeric, cayenne, ginger, garlic, lemon, all those like immunity boosters. Whether it will work or not, who fucking knows. But at this point, I'll try anything. But I'm also trying not to stress too much, because our flights are flexible, thanks COVID, one of the very few perks that you brought our lives. So if we get sick and we can't go, we'll just move it and everything will be fine. This is what I'm trying to convince myself. I'm also berating myself, being like, I shouldn't have come to Sydney, but I could have got sick in Melbourne as well. So this is what made me decide to come. That's something you didn't ask for. Please enjoy. Having said I'm going to stay in my hotel room, I am contemplating trotting over the road for a Starbucks. If I wear my N95 and just like get it and leave and sanitize profusely. I think we should do it. Let's go. We got the goods. Oh, got the goods. I ended up getting a hot one and a cold one because it's like a green tea latte thing. Like, again, I'm on my immunity bullshit. As if the green tea from Starbucks is gonna have the same antioxidants, but I also kind of felt like something refreshing, and I'm only gonna want to order room service once, so I thought I would get these two now. They'll be my 2 drinks, and then I can just get dinner later. But I wore my new rain boots, my new Marks and Spencer's rain boots, which I actually paid for myself, but I got them while I was choosing the items for the event that's tomorrow. And they are, oh my god, they are beyond. Like, they look cool because they're that cargo-y style, but they are, oh my god, they're amazing for the weather. Like, my feet are just totally dry, which I know is the point of rain boots, but I've never really had a waterproof shoe before. I'm actually really stoked with them. Check them out if you also would like a wet weather shoe, which is so necessary in Melbourne and Sydney because it rains so much. I'm gonna sit down now, have my coffee, and do a little bit more work. Hey there, I am, ooh. I wonder if the people in the office over there can see me vlogging. I am, oh, there's someone. I am very uninterested in doing any work. And I always do this when I travel. I always overestimate how much I get done on the plane, and overestimate how much I get done in my hotel, but all I want to do is order room service until I am bursting at the seams and start watching reality TV, which I will do once I've finished these 2 pieces of work, which shouldn't be that difficult. But here we are. Here we are. Anyway, cheers. Almond milk caramel macchiato. A complete abomination of what coffee is and should be, and yet I still bankrupt myself to pay for it. All right, give me strength, wish me luck. Still miserable outside in Sydney. Check it out. Oh yeah, and there are my friends in the office building over there. Hello, hello. Hello if you're watching. I have been procrastinating for a couple of hours. No, I procrastinated for about an hour, and now I'm just finishing off some work. I'm scripting a video for a sponsored post, which is exciting, and then I think it's 5 o'clock now. I think by 5:30 I'm gonna be in bed watching reality TV and choosing what I want from the room service menu. I was literally just thinking, well, no, when I got here and I realised that I wouldn't be going anywhere and I wasn't seeing my friend and it was miserable outside and I, you know, couldn't go for a walk around Circular Quay or whatever, I was like, God, what if I get bored? Never been bored in my life. No, oh my God. My cup is like sliding on the glass. I don't get bored. It takes me a long time to get bored, particularly if I've been really busy, which I have been. Again, hate that. Busy. But I've had a lot on. And I'm definitely at that point where I wouldn't get bored for days, just because being able to exist in sweet silence is quite nice. But at the same time, I also have the privilege of living with my partner. So James Clear said that once, a surplus of anything is negative. A surplus of time, money, freedom, love. A surplus of anything is not a good thing. Anyway, so I'm just going to do this and then I'm going to have a look at the room service menu and then I'm going to watch all kinds of stuff. Summer House is out, Below Deck Down Under is out, Maths is out. Oh, it's It's gonna be a good time. And the bed's comfy, so I'm excited to sleep. I also had a tub of mini Pringles. No, the Pringles weren't mini, the tub was mini. A mini tub of Pringles from the minibar, which probably cost me approximately 1 kidney. So do not take budgeting tips from me. I'm just kidding, please do, that's my whole job. I'm done. It's time to chill. I'm so excited. It is much later in the evening now. I've had a bit of a crappy night. No, I haven't really. It hasn't been crappy. I got a bunch of messages earlier on saying that people saw me on the news, and I was like, oh no, what's this? And it was just this finfluencer blow up all over again. It was just a snippet of my content. I just really don't want to be like the face of this. If you aren't familiar, and I don't know why I expect you to be familiar, but basically there's been some like regulatory changes to the industry in which finance content creators operate. And there's like things that we can do and things, not regulatory changes, regulatory clarity. And there's, you know, things that we can say and things that we can't say. We've always been very careful of these things, but just sort of like the rules have got a bit tighter, I suppose. Or some sort of interpretations of things have got a bit more one way than the other. And so it just means that we need to change what we're doing and the way that we say things and the type of content that we do, which is sort of like stressful in itself. And then like, so there's the reality of it, which is a regulator saying one thing and us as members of the industry responding to that. And then there's just the media over the top of that. And that's their job, and they find an angle and they'll run with it. It's just really stressful. Like, I honestly feel so much for anybody who's strongly in the public eye. Because like, you know, us finance creators are a very small group of people and we have very small followings comparably. So anybody that is regularly in the public eye, honestly, even more respect for you than I've ever had, because it is really stressful when you don't know what stories are breaking and you are getting snippets of information from different people. So yeah, that kind of happened at the start of my night and that sort of threw me off a little bit. But it's fine. I just tend to spiral. So anyway, I did have room service and I watched Summer House, and now I'm going to have a bath and then I'm going to watch Below Deck, and it's all going to be fine. I just had a little bit of a wobble there because I just don't want to break the rules, and I hate that we are being questioned about what it is that we're doing, and I just, you know. Anyway, it's going to be fine. We move, we fix it. But yeah. That's what's been going on. But anyway, in better news, I am having a bath, and the bath is good. The bath is a good bath. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, we like the tiles. We stand. So, yeah, that's exciting. And then I haven't got to be up particularly early tomorrow, which is really nice. So I can have a bit of a lie-in, order some coffee and whatnot, and then have a shower and all that stuff. So yeah, cheers to that. Good morning. It's the room service hound. I've ordered breakfast. Because I used to be a breakfast buffet lady. I used to live and die for the breakfast buffet. But since COVID, I have... So 2 reasons really. Buffets are kind of... Often they're not buffets anymore. And so that changes everything. But also 2, I've been enjoying room service breakfast a lot. I know that generally costs a bit more, but then also like breakfast being included in rooms isn't really a thing anymore, like especially now you book with like third-party sites like booking.com and stuff like that. So I thought I would order something to the room, and I also realised that it's like basically free because I got 15% cash back on my room, which would have been like $30 or something. So That's pretty exciting. Just gonna log in and do a little bit of work. Don't trust. Check out what's kicking on. And then I need to start to get moving. So I need to check out of here at 11, but I'm wondering if I can stay longer because I don't need to go for a few more hours after that. So otherwise I can just hang out downstairs, but a couple of extra hours in this room would be very, very, very handy. I'm not really making any sense because I haven't had any coffee yet. Yo, had some breakfast and I've got an extra hour on checkout, so I don't need to leave till 12. Ooh. And then I'll just head down and work in the bar probably. And then, yeah, then I've got my event and then I will be hoping my flight doesn't get cancelled because the weather is pretty crazy. So I'm gonna have a shower now. I've just been doing a little bit of content and some emails and whatnot. And now I'm gonna go and get Starbucks because it is pissing down outside. I mean, much the same as yesterday, but and yeah, it's pretty rank. And so I'm getting picked up here for my event. I'm getting picked up here for my event at 3:30. So once I've checked out at 12, I'll go downstairs and I can't really leave the hotel room because I need to do my hair and it's going to get absolutely shat on. So I'm going to go and get a Starbucks, come back, get ready, stay in the building, and then go to the event. And just like that, she's back in Melbourne. I didn't film the flight or anything because I was just a bit of a faff getting my devices out, and the airport was apparently the busiest day of the year so far, so love that for me. I practically sewed my N95 mask to my face, so fingers crossed I have avoided the virus. But yeah, now I'm home. Now I have the fun job of unpacking. But yeah, I think I'll probably wrap this one up here because I might try and film another. I want to do like a perfect day thing. Oh wait, I can't because I'm in isolation. Anyway, I'll work something up. But I wanted to film a bunch of stuff that I can edit on the plane because I just get in the zone when I video edit. Like when I'm editing a video, time flies. So I'm thinking that could be my strategy for getting through the 30-hour journey back to the UK. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yes, I'm the